This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Kickoff Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Splitter football's on the air. Bobby V along with the quarterback Marty Ryan from Decatur, Macarthur. And Marty, a beautiful facility here. Our pregame is sponsored by Growl Incorporated since 1953. Growl Incorporated out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. And that's where I bought my last two vehicles, and they still survive. So anyway, Marty, beautiful new facility. And tonight the Rail Splitters got their work cut out as they take on the Decatur Macarthur Generals.
Yeah, the Generals, tough team. They're currently sitting at 4-1, so if they get a W or their next W, hopefully it's not tonight, will make them playoff eligible. They're currently ranked number 12 in Class 5A, so pretty good football team tonight.
That's what I like about you. The quarterback always does his homework. He's on top of that. So it's time to check tonight's list of the game. Sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. And here's our QB, Marty, with the lists of the game.
Well, tonight we're going to start with, first and foremost, let's keep the momentum rolling. The Railers got their first victory last week in this same town, so let's keep that momentum rolling. Let's stay hot, feeling good about ourselves, playing confident football. And going with confident football, number 2, let's play mistake-free football. Let's limit the penalties. Let's not get caught up in any garbage tonight that can hurt us. Let's keep the ball secure. No bad plays tonight. And lastly is limit the big plays of the Generals. Traditionally, they've got some athletes that can get out in space and make some plays. So let's do our job. Let's make them earn it. 2 yards a carry, 3 yards a carry. Let's not have those big 60, 70-yard plays that kill you. So those are our 3 keys tonight, Bob.
All right. Thanks, quarterback Marty. That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. And we got a little taste of that speed, or we got a big taste of that speed last Friday night against Garyon Henderson. Quite a running back. He had a 75, 68-yard touchdown touchdowns. So our guys know what they've got to do. They've got to hit him hard the first time. You can't grab a guy like that.
That's right.
You got to nail him.
Yeah, that's right. And make him think about that. When he gets stuck the first time, then next time he's not going to be so eager to head downfield. So yeah, make him think about every time he's going to run the ball.
Yeah, well, if you hit him early, it sort of sets an esprit de corps for the other players. They go, all right, Tommy Braid, I got to hit him. Preston Hunt, let's make a hit.
That's right. Let's start hearing those pads thumping early, and it'll be interesting. Traditionally, Macarthur is a little bit more disciplined team than Eisenhower. They're a little better coached, I want to say. Coach Derek Spates has been here a long time. So I think we'll see all-around better football tonight from Macarthur. So that's, like I said, we need to play sound football and limit our mistakes tonight.
Kind of oddly enough, it's been the day of the rainbow. My grandson saw a rainbow this morning, and there wasn't any big rainstorm. And then you said you saw half of one coming over here.
I saw half rainbow, so I think I saw where it started, but I couldn't find the pot of gold.
Yeah, we're always looking for that pot of gold. That's the name of the game. All right, we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. That's halftime, sponsored by Grau Incorporated. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
Back here at the Decatur Macarthur facility, they got the tartan field. It's in beautiful shape, of course. It's not natural grass, but it's a great field. They got the big M out there at the corner, the 5 stars for General Macarthur, and it's just a beautiful night, Marty, and I'm excited about tonight's game.
Yeah, it's a great night for football. It's crazy. We're getting into October here, and week 6 football, high school football, and I mean it's beautiful weather. Shorts and t-shirt. We got Lloyd up top helping us out. I'm sure he's enjoying the weather up there tonight. It couldn't be better to be under these lights on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't do it without the great Lloyd Kirby. And, we could do the games up there. You would even have a better view from up there.
Probably. But I got to say, this is a nice press box. We've got our own space over here, so Bobby and I can get loud and yell at each other if we want to. And, we'll try not to cuss or anything on air.
Well, I never do that. And I've got your young eyes, so maybe we can pick up some of the guys on the far side of the field in the corner on plays over there.
We'll see. I'll do my best. But yeah, great facilities over here. I've been getting spoiled. The 2 games I've done were Rochester and Macarthur tonight, and these are both amazing football facilities. So appreciate you guys having me back.
And like you said when we were walking out, you wish you'd grown up in a football town. It's a whole different atmosphere.
It is. And Macarthur's they've kind of have their ebbs and flows. Last year they were only 2-7, but this year they're 4-1. Like I said, they're almost playoff eligible. They're ranked number 12th in Class 5A. And I really think tonight's a big opportunity. I'll probably talk about it some more, but I think this is what I call a trap game. And if you gamble or follow football or any sport really, there's trap games. And I think we're in a good spot. Lincoln, on one hand, we got our first W last week, and like I said, I want us to stay confident and use that momentum. And on the other hand, you got Macarthur, who last week had to play the 3rd-ranked team in 6A in Glenwood and got beat 49-zip. They've got Lincoln this week, but then next week they've got Rochester, who's ranked 3rd in 4A. So, maybe you catch a team looking ahead a little bit to next week, and tonight's our night to jump all over them.
Yeah, Glenwood had mercy on Macarthur. Last week it was 42-0 at halftime, wow. And then they backed off.
Yeah, Glenwood is a good team. I was talking to my brother a little bit. We all root for the Central State 8, and he likes to see Glenwood make a run. Unfortunately, they're going to meet up with East St. Louis before they can get to the state finals, and that's not a good recipe for success. Yes.
Speaking of your brother, your father told me he bowled a 300 game.
Mr. 300, they're starting to call him now. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. His wife is Korean, and he's in a Korean bowling league. So he's been waiting a couple years to get the call. Well, he finally gets the call, and then their second week he bowls a 300, and I was like, they're going to kick you out of that league. You're going to have to scale it back a little bit.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, pretty incredible. I was pretty excited.
So he's got the hook and everything.
Yeah. He's always been he's a pretty good athlete, I gotta say. But yeah, he's a real good bowler apparently.
Yeah, he's got that red hair like my granddaughter Ava.
Yeah. Oh, that's his daughter's name, Ava also, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's
crazy. So we're about 6:22 away from game time. Both teams down in the locker room. They've gone through their warm-ups. We've got the glass windows open so we can see out the screen. Well, Marty, you got the glass, but I'm cheating you over here.
I got a little bit of both. You're all right. I got screen.
I can see all right. So anyhow, good luck to the Rail Splitters tonight, and we want to thank again for you fans out there. Halftime and the pregame is sponsored by Grau Incorporated. Grau Incorporated serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Go online to grauinc.com. You can hear the Macarthur band in the background, and that's always a big part of the football season for me, Marty, is when you hear the band out there at the football game.
Love it. I love it. It gives me goosebumps.
Yep, we're ready to rock it. So we're going to take another minute timeout, and we'll be back with more of the Grau Chevrolet Buick halftime.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. Is ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
and 30 seconds away from taking the field. We mentioned the defense. On the defense, there's only 3 seniors on the defense, so the program building, I like it. You got the nose guard is Caleb Zirkelbach. The one of the defensive end is a captain, Tommy Braid, and Preston Hunt is an inside linebacker. Besides that, it's all underclassmen up there. But 5th game of the season, Marty, you got to put another year on them because they got some experience now.
Absolutely. I hate to look ahead because we're only halfway through this year's season, but man, the youngsters look good. The future's bright. I think we got some talented kids that are getting a lot of good experience out here early.
Yes, we do. Well, one sophomore on defense, Jacob Long, and all the rest of them are juniors. Breon McKinney, Seth Durbin, Leland Jackson, Caden Wilkerson, Marcus Gile. He might get some chances to run with the ball tonight. Aiden Grant comes in. He's a sophomore. Colby Merriman's going to get the start tonight. He's a junior. And up on that front line, you've got Hunter Clark. He's a junior. And as you mentioned, you're always proud to be a rail splitter because a lot of times you got to play both ways. Again tonight, Tommy Braid, Preston Hunt, 2 of the captains, Hunter Clark, Breon McKinney, Jacob Long, Seth Durbin, and Caden Wilkerson. All 7 of those guys playing on both sides of the football.
Ironman football, you got to love that. That's what these Friday Night Lights are all about in these small towns.
Lincoln with the white jerseys, the red numerals, the white helmets, and the red pants. The Macarthur Generals in their beautiful blue uniforms with the blue helmets and the white numerals. It's going to be a good one tonight, and it's always exciting to get ready for a football game. We're in the red. We're 52 seconds away, and we'll find out who's going to kick it off. And, of course, always the captains for Lincoln are Preston Hunt, Tommy Braid, the center, Shun Hicks, and the big guy at the right tackle, Zach Poole. You can hear the band in the background as we get ready to go. The officials are out on the field, and last-minute instructions by the Macarthur coach. And as you said, he's been here for a long time.
Yeah, he's been here, and he's had some success. He's had some really good teams. Like I said, it seems like they fluctuate a little bit. They'll have a really good team, and then they'll kind of fall off. And looks like last year was one of those off years, and this year they're building that program back up. They're coming 4-1, ranked 12th in the state. All
our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4385. And Lucas Melton, number 42, going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. Melton, 5'9", 165-pounder. He does all our kicking, the points after touchdown, the punting, and the kickoffs. Here's the kick. He kicks a line drive deep. Going to bounce at the 7. They pick it up at the 5, at the 10, 15, at the 25, 30. Got more running room to the 40, 45, 50. One man to get him, and he takes him down in Lincoln territory. And that was the kicker. Lucas Melton had to make the tackle, but a great run back by the Macarthur Generals into Lincoln territory. We'll have to see. It looks like they're going to spot it at the 35-yard line, Marty, where it's going to be 1st and 10 at the near side hash mark for the Generals.
And that was number 5, Caden Brown, a junior. We don't have sizes, so I can't tell you exactly how big he is, but he's a big kid. Real big junior there running the ball. It looks like he's going to line up at maybe their tailback as well tonight.
Macarthur going to operate out of the shotgun, and as you said, he's the tailback. And they got a blocker up front there for Jarrett, the quarterback. And here's the snap, high snap, and they hand it off to him. He's got a big hole on the left side, breaks the tackle, and he's going to go in for a touchdown. 35-yard touchdown run, and that was by Caden Brown, the big guy. And you're right, he's got to be he's a 200-pounder.
He's a big kid. He's touched the ball twice and major impact, and man, he's going to be a problem. That first step, he's going downhill, and he's got fast, side-to-side agility, and he's I don't like what I'm seeing so far, Bob, because that kid's going to be a handful.
No, that's not the way we like it, baby. 6-0 is the score. All of a sudden, and the kicker for is Aiden Bruce. He will attempt the extra point. He kicks it through the uprights, and all of a sudden, it's Macarthur 7 and the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
The Rail Splitters shocked as a touchdown right away by Caden Brown from 35 yards out. He had a nice run back, and then he scored the touchdown. And then Aiden Bruce kicked the extra point. Bruce will kick it away for Macarthur. We'll check and see who's back for the Rail Splitters. Looks like Seth Durbin and Jacob Long for the Rail Splitters. And we'll see what Bruce can do with the ball on the kickoff. Here's the approach at his 40-yard line. He kicks it short. Nice catch by one of the Railers, 30, 35. Good field position. We'll try and pick up who caught that ball for the Rail Splitters.
Jacob Long, Bob.
Jacob Long with the sure hands. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 180, and he made a nice catch right in his chest there. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, your automobile, your life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. That's Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. Briggs Davenport operating out of the shotgun, that wing formation. He's got Melton behind him. He spins out to his right, wants to throw along the sideline, and it's an incomplete pass, trying to pick up who the intended receiver was out there.
He was looking for Melton coming out of the flat there. So did a little roll out there to his right. Tried finding Melton. It wasn't there. That was a tough play to make.
Maybe if we shorten up on that a little bit. And, out in the flat, like you said. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. The ball was placed at the 37-yard line. I think at the 35, but it's 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 35-yard line. Breon McKinney split here to the near side. He wears the number 5. Briggs Davenport wears the number 4. He's the quarterback. Waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off Melton. Right side, and a pretty good hole there. Up to the 40-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. You got Zach Poole and Hunter Clark leading the blocking over on that side, along with the center, Shun Hicks.
And I think that was Durbin sneaking up in there on that draw up the middle there, number 2. Yeah, it was Durbin.
Seth Durbin, you're right. Where's the number 2? He's 5'9", 190. 140. I put 50 extra pounds.
That'd be nice. We'd take those 50 pounds. Yeah.
Junior. So a 4-yard pickup at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters. This time McKinney lines up on the far side of the field. And Poole and Clark come to the line on the right side. On the left side, it's Hunt and Braid. And, of course, the center is Shun Hicks. Davenport's got the snap. Rolls out to his right. He's got a little bit of blocking. He's got time. Throws it up ahead.
Nice.
And its pass is caught. It's going to be a 1st down for the Rail Splitters and into Macarthur territory.
Nice play. Yeah, he had Caden Wilkerson came wide open there across the middle. Hit him right in the chest. Good throw. It kind of bobbled up, and he had, with the defender in his face, he made the play. So nice focus there by Caden Wilkerson.
Wilkerson's a junior. He's 6'2", got some good size on him, 205. And as Marty, the quarterback, told you, he made a nice catch there. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, 1st down. That's the way we like it, baby, in Macarthur territory. Rail Splitters, 1st and 10, 10:21 remaining. And this is a big key here. We got to burn up a lot of time on the ground and in the air. Here's Davenport. Here's the fumble
on the ground.
I believe that was Davenport. A little mishandle on there, and Macarthur saying they've got the ball.
And so do the refs. Yep,
that's who's got it. Macarthur's got the ball. Ball got punched out of there, and Macarthur picks it up at around, let's see where they spot it, maybe the 46-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Macarthur.
Yeah, and it looks like, I don't think Melton ever got the handoff. It looks like that was a little messy there from the get-go in the exchange. And I was hoping, I thought he might have fallen on it, but looks like I was wrong, and Macarthur's going to take over.
Well, you hate to see that, Marty. They score that big explosive touchdown to start off with, and they've got the football again.
Yeah, and Lincoln had a nice drive going. They were looking really good. I liked what I saw, so there's some hope here tonight.
Here we go. Jarrett, the quarterback, Thomas Jarrett. High snap. He grabs it, though. He's trying around the left side. Stays on his feet. He's going to be close to a 1st down.
And he's fast. And I tell you what, I think that was, maybe they're playing some tricks on us, but that looked like 17 Jamar Singleton, who we've got listed as a wide receiver last night. So I don't know if he's...
So that was a direct snap to him.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's playing quarterback tonight or if they're just giving their, playmakers direct snaps. We'll see what happens here. That's 17 back. He's playing quarterback again now.
That's 1st and 10 for the Macarthur Generals in Lincoln territory at the 43-yard line. And here's a running back. I believe that's number 2. He's at the 30. And along the sideline, he's finally knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, that's number 2, DeMonte Phillips, ran a little jet sweep there from the far side of the field. Looks like he's got some decent speed, too. Came down here along the sideline closest to us, and we had a couple Railers who were really able to push him out of bounds around the 10-yard line, it looks like.
Jacob Long finally got him out of bounds, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 10 for Macarthur. 9:34 on the first quarter clock. They lead at 7-0. And you're right, 17's the quarterback tonight. He's got the snap, hands it off to the big guy, and we wrap him up inside the 5.
Nice tackle there. I'm trying to see. I think that was 41 for Lincoln. I think Marcus Giles in there.
He's been playing some good football. Marcus Giles was there to make the tackle. Also with him was Preston Hunt, those inside linebackers. 2nd and 3 now for Macarthur. Lincoln trying to plug all the holes. They hand it off to the big guy again. He spins.
Nice play.
They stack him up.
Nice play defensively there.
Yeah, that was the whole student body there stacking him up.
That was great. They're on goal line, and they gave it to their big back there, that Caden Brown, and we had several Raiders met him at the goal line, and pushed him back. So that was a great defensive front there.
That was, I believe, the sophomore Tate Whitted. He came off the bottom. I was talking to him before the game with Shun Hicks. 3rd and 1 for Macarthur. They look to the sidelines for the play. Little surprise in there at quarterback, number 17. That's Jamore Singleton. Oh, bad snap. Here come the Rail Splitters. They got to get him. They do.
Nice job.
Nice job there. Number 52. That's Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark, the junior, the right defensive end, was able to take him down. So now it's going to be long, a 4th and 15 for the Macarthur Generals. Clock on the move. 8:12 left for the first quarter. They lead at 7-0.
That's great. Yeah, so with the 4th and goal from the 15-yard line, we got to take advantage. They had a high snap there, and we'll, like I said, capitalize on those things. So let's make them earn this here. 15 yards.
You're listening to Rail Splitter Football with Marty Ryan and Bobby Vederber from Decatur, Illinois. As Singleton looks over to the sideline. He got the start tonight over Jarrett, and he's in for a shocker after that missed play. He's got 2 receivers on each side of the play. He's got the big man in the backfield. He wants to throw. He lobs a high jump ball in the end zone. Incomplete. Preston Hunt was there, and 3 other Rail Splitters had knocked that down. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
Big play. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Bob.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that was a big play. Like I said, 4th and goal from the 15, and they decided to throw a fade to the far side of the field, and it wasn't a great-looking ball, and we had a couple Railers there to bat it down. So, all right, let's get back on offense here and let's build. That last drive we had was going great until the fumble. So let's build on that.
7:35 remains in the first quarter. Lincoln down 7-0. Like to go on a long drive here. Shun Hicks will come up over the football. He's one of the captains for the Rail Splitters. He's a big guy. He checks in at 5'11", 260, the center for the Railers. Davenport out of the guns, got the snap, hands off, right side. There's a hole there, staying on his feet. He may have. They're going to call him to the 21-yard line. Let's see who that is.
And I tell you, big holes. I mean, last drive in this first play of this drive, the Railers' offensive line's doing a great job opening some holes up. And like I said, you talked earlier about burning some clock. That's how you do it. These little chunk plays, 4 or 5 yards a pop. We'll take that all night long. We just got to hang on to the football.
Got 6 yards on that play. You guys probably watching the YouTube pick up the running back easier than me. I didn't pick him up. But we've got some good running backs back there. Jacob Long, Seth Durbin, and Lucas Melton for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 4 for the Rail Splitters.
Move your mic closer to your mouth. There you go.
Here we go. Davenport out of the gun. He's got the snap. Rolls out to his right. He's done that 3 times now. But he's going to be shut down in the backfield. He didn't get rid of it. He had to get rid of it because he didn't have much of a chance there to get rid of it. It was 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters, and now they go back to the 12-yard line. So they lost 9 yards there, Marty.
Yeah, big 22 chased him down. Sean Keiss at Dandridge. So again, it sounds dumb to say it, but I'll say it anyways. We want to avoid the negative plays. We had some good momentum going. So now 3rd and long. Maybe a screen here or a draw, and maybe have to air it out here. But I mean, I can already tell that the general defenders are going to be playing pretty deep, trying to keep everybody in front of them.
All right, split here to the near side's Breon McKinney. He's a junior. Davenport will operate out of the gun. We got to pick up 13 yards here. We're going to have to punt it away. Long count. Davenport's got it. This time he steps in the pocket. Oh, man. Is that it? Oh, man. I was going for pass interference there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, he was looking for Long again.
Looking for Jacob Long, so now we're going to have to punt it away. The special team's going to have to come on. Lucas Melton will kick it away for the Rail Splitters. He's a good punter, but it's going to give Macarthur pretty good field position with 5:50 left here in the first quarter. We were able to stop him last time.
Yeah, I'd like to get him on the other side of the field, which would be great, but let's see if we can stop him again. They're sending DeMonte Phillips back. Their receiver is the deep man here. Let's get a good punt off.
Paxton Laura on the long snap. Melton standing right on the goal line. He's got it. Boots it away, good end punt. Over end. Going to take a Rail Splitter bounce good into punt. Macarthur territory. And there to down it is the young freshman speedster. Quentin Meade was there. And then diving on it is Paxton Laura, the long snapper, at the 44-yard line of Macarthur. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Generals.
That's a great punt. Like you said, our heels on our own end zone, and I mean, got it across the 50, took a good bounce. That stuff won't always show up in the stat sheets, but that's a big play.
That is. You can always depend on Melton. He's got that strong leg, and he boots it out to the Macarthur 44-yard line. So doing some quick math, that's 50 yards plus, 56-yard punt. And here's Singleton out of the gun. High snap. Got it. Hands it off. That's number 2, Phillips. Phillips on the left side. He's going to go. DeMonte Phillips in for the touchdown from the 44-yard line. That's a 56-yard touchdown romp by Lamonte Phillips.
Yeah. Oh, we got a holding. Let's bring it back. Awesome. Great news. Let's bring that back.
We like that.
And that's the exact same play they ran to this. They ran that to the near side of the field earlier. That's what got them down to the 10-yard line. They just ran it to the wide side of the field that time the other way, but we got lucky there because I mean, their skill players got some speed, which is one of our fears coming into this. But so we'll take some penalties and slow them down a little bit. Oh,
yeah, that's the way we like it, baby. That flag there with the 5:25 left in the first quarter. Macarthur leads at 7-0. And Macarthur with the penalty on they put it at the place of the infraction at the 47-yard line of Macarthur. On the far side hash mark for the Generals. Number 17, Singleton, the quarterback for him. Jamor Singleton. They line it up. Macarthur in those blue uniforms, Lincoln in the white uniforms. And we're ready to go. Freeman's the center, snaps it. Oh yeah!
Nice play.
Oh, that's a sack there. That's a Mellow Cream sack. I think that was Hunter Clark.
I'm all for giving him a donut after that. I don't think it was a sack. I think he came across that sweep motion.
Okay, now
Caden Brown there.
Well, Joe's got to give him some donuts anyway.
Yeah, get the kid a donut. But yeah, Hunter Clark earned that. That's a great defensive play.
So now it's 2nd down. Ball back at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 15 for the Generals. Singleton out of the gun. 2 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. He waits for the snap from Freeman. High snap. He's got it. Hands off to the big guy. And he goes around one man. And Quentin Quisenberry's there. Couldn't take him down, but there's a nice tackle there. Let's try and pick up who that was.
Good play. It's a single digit. Is that 1?
I think that's Quentin Quisenberry. I'm glad he's back in the lineup. Quentin Quisenberry's lightning quick. He's 5'8", 135. Textbook tackle there. He got him by the ankles.
That's a great tackle. And fundamentally, when you're playing a team like this, it's got some athletes that can get out in space. Containment is huge. All your guys got to push everything inside to where all your buddies are at. Once you lose containment, these guys get to the outside, they're going to kill us. So great tackle there by Quisenberry.
3rd and 6 for the Generals. The far side hash mark. Singleton out of the gun. The 2 receivers here on the near side. High snap.
There we go.
It's deep back in territory. We got to get back there. He just dives on it. Back about the 27-yard line. Another bad snap. The bad snaps have saved us on a couple of plays. And now the punting unit's going to come on. It's going to be 4th and long for the Generals with 3:46 on the first quarter clock. The Rail Splitters down by 7-0, but they're going to get the football.
Yeah, I'd say the Generals have continued to shoot themselves in the foot thus far, and I mean, I love to see it. You know, like I said, we need to capitalize on some of this stuff, but Bob, we finally got that ball on the other side of the field, which we've been waiting for all night here, so let's try and get some good field position off this.
On the long snap, it'll be Jamarian Freeman. Tyler Hendricks is the punter. He's got it. Boots it away. It's a short one, and it's going to just roll dead just barely into Lincoln territory at the 47-yard line. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters at the 47-yard line. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, Illinois, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renters insurance. Call 217-732-7755. And that's the way we like it, baby, at the Lincoln 48-yard line. First and 10 with 3:09 left in the first quarter. This may be our best field position, Marty.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, we've done a good job getting some holes, running up the middle. So let's do that. Let's run up the middle, suck them in a little bit, and then we can start making some plays to the outside.
Shun Hicks will snap it to Davenport. He's got it, hands it off, left side, got some good blocking. Those Rail Splitter running backs just keep their legs running, and he ends up at the 45-yard line.
Yep, and that's just what I was talking about. Let's run some dives up the middle. Like I said, the offensive line's doing a great job getting some holes and some spaces there. And you run a couple of those things a few times, they start keying on that. Then you can run some play action or some counters off that and get the ball outside. That was
Jacob Long on the run for the Rail Splitters behind Preston Hunt and Shun Hicks and Tommy Braid. 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. Picked up 7 yards there. 2:36 left for the first quarter. Lincoln looking to tie this game. Davenport out of the gun, the wing formation. Rolls out to his right again, looks, fires up the middle, and incomplete. Almost picked off there at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was close. We got lucky there. It looks like we were trying to run that same pass play a lot, where he kind of opens up his opposite direction and rolls out, and he's got all 3 receivers coming across the field. They've had it covered, I think, pretty well every time, except for the one time we completed over the middle. But yeah, a dangerous throw there. Let's see if we can get some momentum back.
Intended receiver was a tight end, Caden Wilkerson. Davenport out of the gun. He's got Durbin. Nice play by Durbin. Some nice good blocking on that right side. Big Zach Poole and Hunter Clark over there making the blocking. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. And again, that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it. Chris Coyne, he's in Lincoln, he's in Atlanta, he's everywhere. He's got insurance for whatever you need. The Rail Splitters, 1st and 10, clock on the move, 2:07 left in the first quarter. Ball at the Macarthur 41-yard line.
Yep, you took the words out of my mouth, Bob. The clock is moving, and when we're moving the ball, those are 2 good things.
Shun Hicks, one of my favorite players on the Rail Splitters. He snaps it. He does a good job. Big guy up there blocking. Davenport hands it off, and the Macarthur Generals quickly get in the backfield. We may have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that's great effort there by our running back. Macarthur did a good job there, kind of blowing that play up to the line of scrimmage and getting in the backfield. And that's all effort on our running backs and getting back up to the line of scrimmage, because that could have easily been a 2-3 yard loss.
Pretty sure that was Melton for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 10 now. He did get back to the line of scrimmage. Minute 19. Davenport out of the gun. He's got McKinney here, the wide receiver, wears the number 5. Man in motion is Quisenberry.
Yeah, we're going to
hand off. Nice blocking there on the left side.
That's coming back. Unfortunately, we had 2 guys in motion at once, so they're going to call a legal procedure, and coming back, we'll give that one another shot.
Got some good blocking on that left side, but as Marty told you, they got the penalty. Preston Hunt and Tommy Braid blocking on that left side of the field. That stops the clock with 1:04 while they march it off. Next 2 weeks, we'll be back in Lincoln. We've been on the road for a while, but we'll be back with Glenwood and then Quincy Notre Dame. But tonight, we've got to get our job done here. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Rail Splitters down 7-0. They start the clock back up. We go under 1 in the red. McKinney now on the far side of the field, on the far side hash mark. Rail Splitters come to the line of scrimmage. Hicks, Hunt, Clark, Poole, Braid all up there for the Rail Splitters. Davenport's got the snap. Quentin Quisenberry, the speedster, they stop him before he can get to a first down. Had some good blocking, but then their linebackers came up and were able to stop us.
Yeah, I mean, again, good effort and a decent hole there. I think we may have picked up a couple. It's hard to tell here where they're going to spot the ball. Yes, we got a few yards.
Yeah, the ball at the 43-yard line.
Looks like this will probably run out the quarter for us. Yeah.
3rd and 12. Yeah, they're just standing out there. Want to remind you, we've got great sponsors for Lincoln football. A lot of great ones out there. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, Headline Salon, the LMH Community Health Collaborative, Eaton Corporation, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, the Great Carpet House, Peasley Funeral Home. I don't want to stop there for a while. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culver's of Lincoln, Lincoln IGA, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Decatur Macarthur 7 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. 3rd and a dozen. A 3rd and a mellow cream dozen for the Rail Splitters at the 43-yard line, Marty. And what do you think? What do we got to do here?
Well, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, possibly a screen. They're not blitzing a whole lot, so I don't know how much a screen would pay off. We've tried that little rollout pass a few times without much success. So I don't know if we've got some play action where we could maybe fake a dive. Like I said, we've had some successful dives tonight. Maybe fake a dive and open something up downfield. That's kind of what I'd like to see. Just not sure if we've got that in our playbook.
Not quite 4th down territory. We've got the good punter. Depends on what we get on this play.
Yeah, this will tell us a lot.
Here the Rail Splitters come to the line of scrimmage. The big guys up front. Davenport, the sophomore, wears the number 4. Waits for the snap from Shun Hicks. Here it is. Hands off. That's Melton right. Oh, boy, one of the linebackers got through, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I think that's big 22 again. He's made some nice plays tonight. Let me look up his name. Shonk Dice Dandridge.
Yeah.
Tongue twister, but he's made some nice plays tonight defensively.
Jeff, I agree. Nice tackle there. So the Rail Splitters bring the special team on. We'll have to punt it. On the long snap, it'll be Paxton Laura for the Rail Splitters. I hear he's a good swimmer. I worked one time in the Pentagon with his grandparents, Tommy Pfeiffer and the great Patty Pfeiffer. Here's the kick. Melton gets off another booming kick, and that is 44 for the Rail Splitters. Great. And then down. Oh, you know who that is? That's Quentin Meade. That's his favorite trick. He's a freshman speedster, and that's the second time he's done that this year.
Great special teams all around. Good blocking, great punt, and then, man, him getting down there, he's got some wheels, Bob.
He does, and then down there to down it was Kevin Eels. He's a senior, C-A-V-I-N. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Oh, Gavin. I'm sorry. Gavin Eels downed it. But, yeah, the speedster, Quentin Meade. I was thinking about him for the ball game. I was thinking about writing him down here. I got enough room. I should write him down.
Give him a spot on the board.
Here we go. Macarthur back on their heels. We've got to stop those runs when they get out to the outside. Back in the end zone. Well, I can see one of those bad snaps right now. We could pick up a couple of points. Freeman will snap it. Let's see if we can put the Coyotes on him. Here's the snap. Singleton's got it. Hands off in the backfield. Nice Good play. Job by the Rail Splitters.
Nice play. Trying to see what we got there.
I think did 18.
41's in there, and
18 stayed in there. Yeah, that's Marcus Giles, 41, and 18's getting some playing time in there. That is Gavin Eels, E-A-L-E-S. He's a senior, 6'1", 170. Stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play. And like back here, backed up in their own end zone, I doubt they do anything fancy. They're probably just going to try and run the ball right up the gut and get out of there.
Yeah.
So our defensive line and linebackers got to stand tough in there, shut these down.
We want to see that snap over the head. 2nd and 10. Early second. Whoa, it was. Oh, he dropped it in the end zone.
You called it.
Woo, woo, woo.
We jump on it? Because I'd rather have it. Let's do it. Touchdown Railers.
Touchdown Rail Splitters. Oh, baby. I was hoping for 2. We got 6.
How you like that?
Copper and Oak. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Rail Splitters. Copper and Oak located at 227 North Kickoff Street in Lincoln. I didn't pick up who jumped on that fumble, but we'll take it. The score, Macarthur 7, Rail Splitters 6.
Wow, and I tell you what, it's, man, that's great. Very fortunate by the Railers, but a huge mistake. Again, they were just shooting themselves in the foot all night. I mean, another high snap, which they've had several. But you got to know, as a guy who's been in that position a lot, man, fall on the football or kick it out of the back of the end zone, because 2 points is a lot better than 7.
Here's the placement. The kick looks good, is good. We're tied with 10:22 left in the second quarter. Lincoln Rail Splitters 7. The Generals of Macarthur 7. And the Macarthur Generals got to be in shock. They didn't expect this. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer fans, as the Railers just tied it up 7-7. We got 10 minutes left here in the half, and I don't know if you caught the pregame or not, but I talked a lot about this being a trap game. Lincoln has got a lot of momentum after their first W last week. Macarthur's in a tough spot. Last week they played Glenwood, got spanked 49-zip. And then next week they've got the third-ranked team in 4A, Rochester. So again, you know, if you're in the gambling community or you just like sports, this is what they call a trap game, and they're letting us hang around. And I like where we're sitting right now.
All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickoff Street. Here comes Macarthur looking for the run. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Finally tackled there in Lincoln territory. On the tackle again was the kicker, Lucas Melton. Wrapped him up mano a mano and took him down, but a great run back again by the Generals. We just can't have that. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the men in blue.
Yeah, I mean, so far tonight, the name of the game's been field position, really, Bob. You know, when we've kept them in bad field position, we've been able to capitalize on it. So, again, giving up that much on a return isn't ideal. But, you know, our defense has been hanging tough all night. We got to keep going.
If anybody out there in TV land picked up who got that touchdown for Lincoln, text it to Bobby V. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ball at the Lincoln 45-yard line.
Comes that jet sweep again.
Singleton hands off. Number 2 there, got some blocking. Stays on his feet, spins, finally taken down from behind. That was Preston Hunt. Preston Hunt, one of the captains. He never gives up, but he tackled the man right there. That was Phillips.
Yep, DeMonte Phillips. And they seem to run this play quite a bit. They'll run that jet sweep to the wide side of the field. And they've had a lot of success with it. But, you know, good job turning it inside rather than just letting them get outside and taking off down the sideline. But, yeah, pay attention to that sweep motion when you see it coming across.
1st and 10 for the Generals. Clock continues to move. 9:46 second quarter. We're tied at 7s apiece. Lincoln and Decatur. Singleton's got the snap. Hands off to the big guy, Brown on the left side. He dances, goes to the outside, stays on his feet, still dances, and finally there's a host of Railers there to take him down before he got to the 5-yard line. Going to mark it at about the 7-yard line. Man, he is tough.
He's good, and he's shifty, and I got some stats. Lloyd sent me a link here with some size. He's only listed at 5'10", 185, but he looks a lot bigger than that.
He certainly does. I wonder why Thomas Jarrett didn't get the start tonight. Singleton got it, and he's doing a good job. 1st and goal now for the Generals at the 7. Singleton calls for the snap. Hands off to the big man again. Touchdown, Macarthur.
Yeah, and that was a little high snap too. I was kind of hoping that one would have gone over his head, but he reeled it in. And like I said, that Brown kid's tough. I'd like to limit his touches as much as possible.
So that's going to make the score Macarthur 13 and the Rail Splitters 7. On the attempt for the extra point, it'll be Aiden Bruce. Aiden Bruce. The long snap will be by Jamarian Freeman. There's the placement. The kick looks good, is good. Macarthur leads it with 9:09 left in the second quarter. 14-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. The Weinbrenner clan out there's got any kind of equipment you need. Whatever kind of construction job you got going, call 217-735-2422. That's Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street, right next door to Growl Incorporated. Getting ready to kick it away after he kicked the extra point for the Macarthur Generals is Aiden Bruce. Bruce wears the number 16. Rail splitters are ready. And the officials all of a sudden blowing something dead. Talking to one of the players out there.
Somebody threw something off the field.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them's coming off and another one's going on.
He's getting his butt chewed too. Spates is all over him.
Oh boy. Wouldn't want to be in his spikes.
Man, I don't know what he did, but Spates is not happy.
Maybe he wasn't supposed to be out there. All right, here's the kick. That's Bruce. And Lincoln, nice grab there. Nice sure-handed grab there by McKinney. And he's taken down about the 16-17. He just grabbed that ball with one hand.
Yeah, he wanted it.
Wow.
He wanted it.
He wanted to go. That's the wide receiver for Lincoln McKinney. So it's going to be Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters. We'll have to see where it's marked at the 19-yard line. Chris Coyne, he's got offices in Lincoln and Atlanta.
Well, I'd say I'd like to see what do we got? 9:01 here left in the half. I'd like to see a 9-minute, 81-yard drive, Bob.
You got it, brother. That's what we're going to bring up for you. Marty Ryan, the second time he's made the call with Bobby V. Davenport out of the gun. Hands off in the backfield. Melton makes the turn. He got a good block. He's up close to the 25-yard line.
Nice job. Nice run there by Melton.
6-yard pickup. Tommy Braden, Preston Hunt leading the blocking, coming around that left side. Got just a football nose across the 25-yard line. 8:38 left for the second quarter. The Generals lead the Rail Splitters 14-7. 2nd and 4 for the Rail Splitters after that 6-yard pickup. There's Breon McKinney. He wants that football. He wanted to run with it on that kickoff. Davenport, number 4, the sophomore, out of the guns, got the snap. Hands off. Another nice run by the Rail Splitters. Right up the middle. Good blocking up there. Shun Hicks, the big guy, the center, leading the blocking for the Rail Splitters. That's Lucas Melton.
Nice tough run there by Melton, which he always does. He runs hard. But again, we've had success running the ball right at the gut like that tonight.
You know, that runs in the family. His father was just like that.
He was. And I got to apologize because I think I called the kid Jason every time last time I called the game. Because I played with his dad. I'm just used to saying Jason Melton.
I know he's all over there on the other side of the field. And that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down again for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne out of Lincoln at Atlanta. Here's the snap. Davenport. Oh, brother. We got wrapped up there. They smelled that one out, Marty.
Yeah, and we talked about that. We tried running a misdirection counter there, which, you hope you set that up, which they've done a good job setting it up, but Macarthur read that one well, and that went nowhere.
I tried to pick up that running back. It was Durbin. Maybe sometimes Paxton Laura gets in there, but I couldn't pick it up. Like I said, 7 guys going both ways on the football, defense and offense tonight. Braid, Hunt, Clark McKinney, Long, Durbin, and Wilkerson. Davenport out of the gun. Wing formation. Man in motion is Long. Spins out. Here's that passing play again. Got to get rid of it along the sideline. Complete along the sideline. Did he hang on to it?
Nice job. He got it.
Nice. That is Jason Melton. That was Lucas Melton.
See, yeah, I'm sorry. I put it in your head. Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to call him Melton.
Yeah, Melton.
Melton did a good job getting open.
Great family, the Meltons.
Absolutely. But nice throw on the sideline. That's a tough throw there, rolling out. And Melton did a good job. That wasn't an easy catch.
3rd and a nickel for the Rail Splitters. 3rd and a fever, as my Uncle Bobby would say. 7:06 left for the half. Lincoln down by a touchdown. Davenport, long counts, got the snap. Here's the handoff. Hangs onto the football.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball, and it's going to be Macarthur ball. I was just going to say he's doing a good job of hanging on to it.
Yeah, I think that might have been long.
Going to be Macarthur football, unfortunately, in Lincoln territory. No, we just got to get it back.
Yeah, there's time here. We just got to get a stop here. Like, we talked about a couple of things. Some of my key plays were, number 2 is mistake-free football. And now we're going to move on to this is just limit big plays. You know what I mean? Let's make them chip away at this, but we can't have some big 30-yard run here.
Ball at the 42-yard line on the near side hash mark. Looking at the official, the referee said, let's go. Singleton out of the gun. They got 2 receivers on the near side, one on the far side. Singleton's, no, that's a new guy in there. Here's the run on the left side. That's the big guy, Brown. Touchdown, Macarthur. They brought in a new quarterback, but you called it there, Marty. That's that play they run. Yeah,
Drew Renfro, another quarterback we didn't have on the roster, so I'm not sure what happened to their regular starter. But it doesn't really matter what your quarterback's doing. When you got Caden Brown, you can just hand him the ball.
Penalty. Is that a penalty? They brought it back, Marty.
I'm trying to figure out what the call was here. I missed it.
Now he's going to show
holding.
Yep.
There we go. Holding on Macarthur. All right, we'll take it.
So wipe that off your ledger if you wrote it down on your yellow legal pad at home.
Yeah, and gosh, like I said, they've been shooting themselves in the foot all night, but we gotta take advantage of this stuff because that's a couple touchdowns they've called back because of holds. And again, they got that new quarterback in there, Bobby. That's 18, Drew Renfro, a junior.
Drew Renfro, 14-7. Macarthur leads Lincoln. In the backfield, the always dangerous Caden Brown. Here's the snap. Oh, they almost mishandled. The quarterback keeps it, and then he's tackled there. Seth Durbin was there, one of the guys on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Off the bottom of the pile, of course, the captain, Preston Hunt.
Yeah, there was some miscommunication there. I think Brown was supposed to get that ball again, and they missed the mesh point, and the quarterback really didn't know what to do with it. But I mean, looks like an athlete because he just picked it up and ran for a bunch of yards.
And now he's injured. He's down on the field, number 18, the quarterback.
So they're bringing 17 back in.
6:31 left for the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Generals. They lead the Rail Splitters 14-7.
So they're bringing 17 back in. So, yeah, again, if you follow high school football, we don't get injury reports like the NFL, so it's hard to know who's hurt and who's not playing. But the regular starting quarterback is definitely not playing tonight.
Well, it looks like, Marty, they're going with a timeout now, so we'll take a timeout, and the house will bring us back. We'll take off for 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
Bobby V and Marty Ryan, and we just noticed the turnout here for the fans for Macarthur. A lot of room here, and they're filling these stands up. 2nd and 1 for the Generals at the 22. They brought the Singleton quarterback back in. Caden Brown in the backfield with him. Lincoln linebackers reset. Now we're ready to go. Freeman will snap it. Long count, try to pull us offside. They hand off to Caden Brown. Missed the tackle. He's got running room left side. Did he get in? Touchdown, Macarthur. He just got in at the pylon.
Yeah, and I got to say, we had the right defense called. I mean, our D coordinator drew that one up well because we had a guy right in the hole in the backfield, and it's not an easy tackle. This kid's tough, but we were in the right place. Just got to make those tough tackles like that.
Defensively, for the coaches on Lincoln, you got Vlahovic up on top, and then you got the Tank down on the sidelines, Tank Cannon for the Rail Splitters.
Big Tank, maybe Tank drew that one up. Good job, Tank.
You got to love the Tank. 20-7 Macarthur. And here's the kick, the extra point. That was blocked. Rail Splitters blocked the kick, so the score will remain Macarthur 20, Lincoln 7. Lincoln's got to get on the board again. Still got time. 6:07 left for the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
All right, riding shotgun with Bobby V, the quarterback Marty Ryan. It's Bobby V with Lincoln Rail Splitter Football. All our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals at 1509 North Kickoff Street in Lincoln, Illinois, with all your construction equipment. That kick was blocked, and the kicker now going to try and kick it away. That's number 16, and that is Aiden Bruce, and he'll kick it away. He's going to kick it long. Oh, that was a tricky play there. And the Rail Splitters to the 25. They spin about the 22. Looked like one guy was going to catch it and the other one caught it.
Yeah, that was interesting. It went through Durbin's hands right into Laura's.
Yep, that was Paxton Laura on the run back. Only a freshman. He's very quick. So it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters. They got to get something going here. Exactly 6 minutes remain in the second quarter, the first half.
Yep, and we've had success on offense. The scoreboard's not showing it, but I mean, we've had some holes, some nice runs. We made a nice, pitch and catch earlier. It's just, ball security. We got to hang on to the ball. And let's march down the field. Let's put some points on the board here before halftime.
Let's go Rail Splitters. McKinney here to the near side. Briggs Davenport, the sophomore quarterback, talking to Melton.
We got a whistle.
And they're whistling out there.
Lincoln took a timeout, it looks like.
Timeout Rail Splitters with 6 minutes on the clock, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football under the lights here at the beautiful Decatur Macarthur facility. It's Bobby V along with Marty Ryan and the Rail Splitters. Coach Silkowski in his second or 10th year at the helm of the Rail Splitters didn't like what he saw out there, Marty.
No, I want to talk about it a little bit. Let's see, maybe he's getting the guys fired up here.
6 minutes. We're at the 27-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Up there on that front line for the Rail Splitters, the guards are Hunt and Clark, the centers Hicks, the tackles are Poole and Braid. Briggs Davenport out of the gun, trying to pull him offside. Now he's got the snap, wants to throw over the middle, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's trying to throw that hitch there to Durbin, maybe.
I think so. He might have just got rid of it. Maybe he was covered too close.
I mean, that's the first straight drop back we've had all night. Every other passing attempt's been that rollout. So maybe that's what Coach Silkowski wanted to talk about, maybe trying a little something different.
2nd and 10. That took 5 seconds off the clock. This time McKinney will set up on the far side of the field. The running backs are Long and Durbin, the two wings. Davenport, the lone man, and Long goes in motion. Here's Jacob, tries to make the turn, and he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. That was it. So 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
I think they might give him a yard, maybe. The sticks said they give him a yard, but I don't think the scoreboard is.
3rd down. We'll give them the yard. We'll say it's 3rd and 9. McKinney to the far side of the field. Here they come. Shun Hicks coming up over the football. The tight end is Caden Wilkerson. Davenport. He's got the snap. This time he goes straight back. Now he throws it along the sideline. Picked off by Macarthur. Goes back into Lincoln territory. Here it come at their own 40. Lincoln 35 at the 30.
He's got some space.
20, and he's going to go for the touchdown. Is he in? Knock the official down. He gets knocked down.
Yep. Touchdown.
Touchdown for the Macarthur Generals. I couldn't pick up. I almost thought that was Singleton.
Yeah, it was Dontarian Knight, number 12 for Macarthur.
12. Okay.
Made a nice play. Went up and got that ball, and athlete made some plays out there in space. Took it back the other way.
26-7 Macarthur.
Yeah, and definitely not what you want to happen before halftime.
No.
Well, maybe we can block another kick here.
Let's hope so. This is Aiden again. He's going to attempt the extra point, number 16, Aiden Bruce. Freeman will snap it. Here's the snap. Here's Bruce. That kick looks good. Is good. Macarthur 27. They lead it by 20 points. The Rail Splitters 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Nice play. I'm trying to see who that was.
That's Seth Durbin.
Yep, Durbin. Nice run, Durbin.
Durbin also up there helping with the blocking was the tight end, Caden Wilkerson. 7-yard pickup. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. 4:24 remains for the half. Macarthur leads at 27-7. Davenport out of the gun. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Oh, nice quick move and a first down for the Rail Splitters. At the 49-yard line. I didn't pick up who that was. That might have been Melton.
I think that was Melton.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Look at this guy checking in. This number 54. He's a big dude.
That is a big dude.
Chris Coyne in Atlanta and Lincoln, Illinois.
They snuck Urlacher into the game.
Melton with the first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Davenport and Melton again, right side, but this time they close quickly.
Yeah, that was bottled up.
Ball was at the Lincoln 49. We lost a couple there. I think we lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters at the 48-yard line.
Let's see if I can find 54 for you.
3:29, the clock on the move again.
Well, he's not on the roster.
Well, you're right, they just snuck him in there. I noticed him coming in. Big dude.
Bishop Smith, that's a great name for a big dude. The Bishop.
Bishop. Davenport, the sophomore quarterback. Man in motion, hands it off. Right side, and there they shut that one down again. Macarthur defense is tough.
Yeah, and they're getting into the backfield there. So.
Seth Durbin.
Yeah, Durbin's gonna have a hard time making that play. Not a lot of blocking over there. Macarthur's looks like they've tightened up their defense a little bit.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, so now it'll be 3rd and 11. And now Durbin comes out in the slot. So he's with McKinney here on the near side, 2 receivers.
Some confusion on defense. It looks like Spade's going to take a timeout because they were real mixed up.
They hadn't planned for that man in the slot there, and that messed them all up.
Doesn't look like it, yep.
We'll take a timeout. 2:36 left for the half. Lincoln trails at 27-7.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
We're back here with Lincoln Rail Splitter Football, Marty Ryan and Bobby V, and we want to say hi to Joseph Patrick Ryan out there. What do you want to tell your father? Anything special?
Ice that knee up, Dad. Get back. You got golf season coming up here in about, 9 months or so?
Yeah, he's an insurance salesman. He's got to be on the golf course.
Right, yeah.
That's where he does all his work.
That's right, yeah. So he's got one knee already taken care of. He just had the other one done Tuesday. So he's at home rehabbing right now, watching the game from home.
3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport out of the gun. He's got a man in motion. That's Durbin. Now he's going to roll out to his left. He was going to chuck it, and then he got ran down from behind, and a fumble, and one of the big guys from Macarthur picks it up.
Yeah, and that's a tough spot. Davey was rolling out there, and he had 3 receivers down here. They were all covered up. There was nowhere to run with the ball. Got hit from behind. That's a tough play.
And that's a big play for number 53. Picked up the fumble and got a few yards out of it. That's Jamar Curry. He's a freshman. That guy's got to weigh in a good 300 pounds.
A big dude, too, for a freshman. They got some big kids down here.
1st and 10 for Macarthur. 2:26 now left for the half. Ball at the Lincoln 43-yard line. Singleton back in there at quarterback. The guy that came in for him got injured. And the guy that was supposed to start never started. Drew Renfro's the guy that got hurt. Here's Singleton out of the gun. Near side hash mark. 2:26 on the clock.
Throwing the ball.
And he's going to air it out long. Good coverage.
I say that's tough to stop. We had good coverage. He was at 20 down there.
Leland
Jackson was in the right place. That's just an athletic play from Macarthur. Kalen Williams, and that's he's a sophomore. He just went up over the top and grabbed the ball at its highest point, just like you coach him in practice. High point football.
Yep, nice catch there. It'll be 1st and goal for that catch reminded me of one of the great receivers for Lincoln, Darvez Stansel. He was the man. Here we go. Here's the snap. Here's Caden Brown. Touchdown, Macarthur. The big man took it in from 5 yards out, and that'll make the score. Macarthur 33, Lincoln 7 with 2:12 left in the first half. Now they put the points on the board. So now the center, Freeman, will snap it.
Yeah, and Caden Brown, we saw him return the opening kickoff, and both of us were like, he's going to be a problem, and he has been. That's his 4th touchdown in the first half tonight.
Wow. Bruce, number 16, will attempt the point after. Here's the boot. Looks good. Is good. Score Macarthur 34, Lincoln 7, 2:12 left for the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. That's the Winebrenners out there. at 1909 North Kickoff Street, Chicago Street Rentals, 217-735-2422 for all of your construction equipment. Getting ready to kick it away. It's Bruce going to kick it away to Lincoln. 2-12. There it is. Low line drive. Going to bounce. Get picked up at the 10. We're at the 15. Dives up across the 20. We'll try and check and see who that was. That was
Laura. Looks like that's Laura.
The freshman, Paxton Laura. And that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, you can find him in Lincoln and Atlanta. You never know where he's at. Sometimes I went to say hi to him, taking the "That's the way we like it, baby" T-shirt, and he was in Atlanta. You know, that's a long ways. I didn't want to drive all the way to Atlanta. I thought it was Atlanta, Georgia, but it was just Atlanta, Illinois. Ball's at the 21, 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 2:05 remaining for the half. Briggs Davenport's got the snap. Hands it off to Melton. Looks for running room. He strung it out. He's fighting. And he may have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, tough run by Melton. There wasn't a lot of room there. Tried shedding a couple tackles there.
Tried to go along that left side.
Macarthur take a timeout? It looks like they did.
General's taking a timeout for some reason. Maybe just to catch their breath. They lead at 34-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
The quarterback, Marty Ryan, with me tonight. Bobby V from Macarthur in Decatur. Ball sits at, what is that, the 21-yard line? As we get ready to go here. Here we go. Ball at the 21-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. All right. A bunch of my grandkids are up here. Davenport out of the gun. They pitch it to him. That's Melton off the right side. He got some good blocking there. Marty, what happened? Was it a fumble? They go in for another touchdown.
Gosh, that happened so quick. I couldn't tell if he fumbled or if it got stripped.
Unbelievable. They picked up another 6 points at a heartbeat. Wow. So that'll give them 42 if they put it up on the board with 1:40 left in the first half. Lincoln was on the run, and all of a sudden the ball magically appeared in a Macarthur player's hands, and Macarthur does lead it now 40-7. And now on the snap, it'll be Freeman. On the extra point of kick, the attempt will be Bruce.
Yeah, and this really, we were talking, this kind of snuck up on us. It seems like 5 minutes ago this was a 7-7 ball game, and it's just been scoring in bunches here in the last couple minutes.
There's the snap, there's the boot, looks good, is good. Macarthur leads at 41-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
We're back with the Lincoln Rail Splitter football. 1:40 left in the first half. Macarthur leads at 41-7. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickoff Street. Don't forget to get all your construction equipment. Call them at 217-735-2422. Bruce going to kick it away for the Generals. Here he is on the approach. He'll kick it from his own 40-yard line. Low line drive. Rail Splitters have got it at the 18 to the 20. Looking for running room at the 25. Stays on his feet and he's spun down about the 27-yard line.
Durbin on the return there.
Seth Durbin, the speedster, wears the number 2 for the Rail Splitters. And that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, located in Atlanta and Lincoln. You can get great rates on your home, your automobile, your life, and your renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters in their white and red uniforms. Minute 34 remaining in the first half. The Generals lead at 41-7. It'll be a running clock in the second half. Briggs has got the snap. Hands off. Lincoln runner's got a good job there. He got some good blocking on that right side from Zach Poole and Hunter Clark. I didn't pick up who the running back was, Marty.
I think it was Durbin again. I think it was. I'm pretty
Seth
sure.
Durbin. He's very quick. He hits that line quickly.
Tough run, yeah. I tell you, our guys got to be tired. Our offense has been on the field a lot.
That's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Davenport waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off. That's Durbin again. Durbin earning his money out there tonight. Yeah, it looks like he picked up a yard or two, Marty.
Yeah, he's running hard. He's earning his stripes. Looked like he might have got face mask there, but they didn't call it.
Durbin's a junior. Checks in at 5'9", 140-pounder. And look at Preston, how he still tries to fire up the sidelines over there. He's an all-out competitor.
And that was a strip earlier. I got confirmation from Coach Joe Ryan at home. It wasn't a fumble. It was a strip earlier.
We're in the red. 44 seconds. Here's Davenport. Rolls out to his left. Wants to throw up the middle. Incomplete. Intended receiver there was Caden Wilkerson. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 36.8 seconds left in the first half. Lincoln trails it 41-7.
Yeah, and we're lucky that didn't get picked off because that was right in his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous throw.
Could have gone flying anywhere.
And I tell you, we got a stopped clock here on 3rd and 9, and I think Macarthur would really like to get a running clock here before halftime. So I think Coach Spates is going to do everything they can here to get the ball back and put one in.
Davenport has got the snap. Handoff. Got a little bit of yardage there. Good blocking up front.
I think that was Durbin again, man.
Just Durbin.
Workhorse.
Yeah. They're really giving him a workout. So now it's 4th down for the Rail Splitters. They'll go. They might run one play. We'll see.
Well, I tell you, Macarthur took a time. Macarthur wants the running clock before halftime. They don't quite have it. Macarthur took another timeout. They want the ball back, and they're going to try and put one more touchdown in. So
to get that running clock, yeah. All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
All right, we're back in Rail Splitter land. 4th and 4 for the Rail Splitters. Macarthur leads at 41-7, and the Rail Splitters have one more chance here. Well, the 4th and 4. Let's hope they get that first down. Man in motion is long, and Durbin gets the call again. And now he breaks to the outside, but there's nothing there. He's spun to the ground. So that's going to end that offensive run there for the Rail Splitters. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Macarthur with 20.9 seconds left for the first half.
Yeah, and I tell you, their home field clock operator didn't do them any favors. He ran an extra 3 seconds off the clock there, so he's helping Lincoln out there a little bit, which I'm surprised at. But I can guarantee you Spates is taking a shot at the end zone here because, like I said, they really want that running clock going into the second half. So I'd put your DBs back, and I'd keep an eye on 5.
Ball at the near side hash mark. 20.9 seconds left for the half. Is Singleton still in there at quarterback? Or they brought 18 back in.
18's back in there.
He was injured momentarily.
I bet this is the quarterback that can throw, and that's why they're bringing him in.
That's right. What's his name? 18.
18 is Drew Renfro.
Drew Renfro. He's a junior. Now checking into the lineup for Macarthur is number 29, and that's Tyler Hendricks. He's usually the punter, but he's checking in on offense as a wide receiver. They're going with 2 receivers on the far side of the field, 2 here on the near side. Ooh, here's the snap. He's going to go airborne, up the middle, picked off by Lincoln. The rail splitters pick it off. Unbelievable. Lincoln picked it off, and that was Quentin Quisenberry.
Nice play.
The junior. He's quicker than lightning, 5'8", 135, and he picked it up. He's been injured for a long time, and I was fired up in the warm-ups because I saw he was going to play tonight, and it worked out.
Hey, that's right place, right time, and that'll give you a little momentum going into halftime. That's awesome.
No doubt about it. 1st and 10, and that's a Chris Coyne. State Farm Insurance first down for the rail splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne with offices in Atlanta and Lincoln. Great rates on your home, your automobile, your life, and your renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. And Lincoln looks like they're just going to take a knee.
Yep, ready to end this first half.
There they go. So that's going to end the first half with the Macarthur on top, 41-7. And Bobby V's always has special guests with him, and I want to talk to him right now. I got with me, how you doing, man? I got Takari with me. I got Jeriana behind me. I've got their mother, Megan, and Germani, and I got Felicia here. Hey, Felicia, how you doing?
I'm good.
Here. Get over here and say hi to Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. I miss you. I love you.
Hi, Grandma. Wait, all the kids are saying hi.
Hi, Grandma. I miss you. I love you.
All right. Megan, say hi to your mom.
Hi, Grandma. I miss you. I love you. 26. Say hi. Say hi, Grandma.
All right, that's Bobby V live here at halftime.
Hi, Grandma.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. Stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
It's halftime here in Rail Splitter land. We should go over. It's of course, it's sponsored by Grow Incorporated, and well, Marty, we're supposed to go over the Me Realty list of the game, but things didn't quite work out for us in that first half.
No, I'd say so. We mentioned keep the momentum going, which is, it is what it is. Mistake-free football, which has been a problem. We've had an interception return for a touchdown. We've had a strip return for a touchdown. And we've had another couple fumbles. And then, I talked about limiting big plays, and, that has not happened. They've capitalized on our turnovers, and they've just got some athletes that can make those big plays and hurt you. So, like, we were talking, it was a 7-7 football game, which seemed like 10 minutes ago, and you blinked, and all of a sudden it's, the 40-some point difference almost.
Yeah, I mean, we came in. What were they coming in? Were they 4-1?
4-1, yep.
So we came in at
1-4.
1-4.
Yeah, and they're a good team. Like I said, they're getting votes. They're ranked 12th in the state. And what's interesting is that we don't know all the details, but I'd say, based on your research, that they're using their second and third string quarterbacks tonight.
Yeah.
So it must be an injury to their starter, but they've got some running back or some athletes. Number 5, Caden Brown. We mentioned him as soon as we saw him return the opening kickoff, and he's got 4 rushing touchdowns, and then they've got 2 defensive touchdowns as well tonight.
So unfortunately, the Rail Splitters trail at halftime here, 41-7. We're going to take another timeout. It's going to be a long halftime because it's homecoming. The band's out on the field now. We'll be back after these.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post Nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
Here at halftime, and a lot of big games going around the league tonight. We're trying to pick up some scores. If anybody knows any scores, just send them in here to us. I want to say hi to a lot of my fans out there. They listen and they text in to me. I want to give a special shout out to 3 guys from Carroll Catholic on the golf team. Freshman Carter Featon, junior Tate Awe, and senior Carson Featon. They advanced to the sectionals in golf, and that'll be Monday at Prairie Vista in Bloomington. So quite an accomplishment for those 3 guys, especially the 2 brothers, the Featon brothers, and then Tate Awe getting to advance to sectionals on the golf team.
That's awesome. Love to see some Carroll boys having some success. That's great.
Definitely. That if you want to see that, they'll be, as I mentioned, in Bloomington at Prairie Vista at the sectionals. Tate Awe and the Featon brothers, Carson and Carter. And by the way, Carson, he holds the all-time wins for a pitcher after his junior year in baseball. He's at 19, so he'll add on another 5 or 6
wow.
his senior year.
That's impressive.
That'll be exciting. So anyhow, the Rail Splitters having a tough time here tonight at Macarthur, but it's homecoming night here, and we've got to listen to the band, and they've got quite a few awards here in the past year, and now the Palms are out on the field, so that's why the fans have come in and packed this place tonight, because it's homecoming night. Probably a lot of reunions.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. Yeah, when I was coming into the stadium earlier, there was a couple reunions going on, which is always fun. But yeah, they got the bleachers are about full here. A little decent turnout from the Lincoln crowd. Back-to-back weekends over here in Decatur.
We'll be back in Lincoln at Hanlon Field next Friday night. Unfortunately, we'll have to go up against Glenwood, and they're like a 6.
Yeah, they're a powerhouse.
Oh yeah, they're definitely a powerhouse.
We've talked about they are ranked 3rd in 6A. They played these Macarthur Generals last week and beat them 49-zip, and I think you said it was 42-zip at halftime.
Yeah, and they will. I think that quarterback will definitely get a good scholarship somewhere. I don't know if he's a junior or senior, but
yeah, they're tough, and that's a good program. They've been good. I mean, for a long time. I remember watching them back in 1998. I was an 8th grader freshman, and they won the state championship, beat Bishop Mack, and it was awesome to watch them play.
My favorite was 2002. I think it was the first game at that new field, and Lincoln beat them 10-7. That's when my 2 nephews, Eric and Derek, Eric Young, were playing on the team. But that was exciting.
Yeah, it's always fun when you can beat a team like that.
Our halftime is sponsored by Grau Incorporated. Grau Incorporated out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. Grau Chevrolet Buick. I get all my work done there. I bought a pickup truck there. It's got $255,000 on it now. Chevy pickup truck, and I've got a Buick that I call my rental car because I travel to a lot of big cities and it's easy to park it.
Yeah, 255,000 miles. That's incredible.
Yeah, and it's a real man's truck. It's the full bed, so I haul firewood and kayaks. And
no wonder all the girls like you.
Well, yeah, you get a full bed pickup. That's why. And lately, with the drought, I've been hauling water too. So
that's important. Yeah, we need it.
200-gallon tank there, so I go into Middletown and get my water out of there. So anyhow, that's Bobby V's story, and here at halftime it's 41-7. We'll take another timeout. It's a long timeout because it's homecoming. Hope you'll be back with us when we get back. We're going to take another about 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference.
The Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night. I want to thank all our sponsors, especially want to thank our halftime sponsor, Grau Chevrolet Buick, out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. Chris Grau and his crew do a great job out there with everything they do. You get your tune-up, get your car checked up, especially for winter now, get your car checked up. And if you need a new car, just pop on in, and they've got a lot of friendly salesmen out there that'll take care of you. Well, Marty, we're talking high school football, and your family's been involved for a long time. Your grandmother Sue and your grandpa Jim, and of course your father Joe coached for a long time, and then you and your brother Andrew played.
Yeah, we definitely grew up in a coach's house. My grandpa Jim was a baseball and basketball coach in Southern Illinois for a long time, and then my dad coached football. As long as I could remember, I grew up, walking on a football field, and Pee Wee, my little brother, followed in the same steps. So it was kind of fun. You had I feel like I had 10 different head coaches were my stepdads kind of in a way, because they were always over at the house hanging out and stuff. And we had a bunch of them. I mentioned before I played for 3 head coaches in 4 years of high school football.
Wow, yeah, we've gone through a lot of. I'm glad Sokowski's been here at least for 10.
Yeah, 10 years is a long time. But I had some good ones. I played for Coach Benton for 2 years, who was amazing. He went over to Colfax Ridgeview and had a lot of success over there. I had Coach Tomzak my junior year, and then Coach Oakes came in my senior year. What's that? We're getting some feedback here, sorry. But anyways, Coach Oakes came in my senior year, and Coach Oakes is
great coach,
a Springfield legend, coached at Lamprey forever, and he did a great job coming in and turning things around. So
he was
Coach
quite
Oakes,
a wrestler himself. We had him on at halftime. Joe was interviewing him.
Yeah, and he's strong. He still squats like 500 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Coach Oakes is a good dude. So if you're out there, Coach Oakes, best wishes to you. Need to get some lunch soon. But yeah, anyway, so a lot of that, a lot of different head coaches, but Raider football, just grew up with it in our blood. I love it. I miss it all the time. Nights like these, there's nothing like it.
And those young guys out there, this is the best time of their life, playing underneath the lights, Lincoln High School football. And even though they're getting beat, they come out for that second half and they give it all they've got.
Yeah, that's right. I got some scores here from around the area in Central State 8. Sacred Heart Griffins up on Southeast 48-zip at halftime. Rochester is beating Eisenhower 56-16 just before halftime. Jared Shaner and his Dixon team, they're up 35-zip over Stillman Valley. Quincy Notre Dame, who we're going to see in a couple weeks, they're beating Lanphier 40-zip at halftime. And the New Berlin Pretzels lead Olympia 27-12. Let's see what else we got here. Normal, a big game up in Bloomington Normal, who's ranked, I want to say 5th in 7A. They're a big school. They're beating Bloomington High 35-21. Bloomington's ranked as well. I mentioned SHG. Glenwood's up 35-zip on U High at halftime. And Springfield High leads Jacksonville 21-10 at the half there as well.
So Springfield, they're doing pretty good this year. They have in the years past too.
Yeah, I think Springfield's 4-1 this year. So yeah, they got a good team. They got a good team this year. And Macarthur, I can't remember if Macarthur's played them or not, but Macarthur's had a couple of one-point games, but they've won some tight ball games, and we're getting ready to kick off the second half tonight.
Well, thanks a lot for those updates, Marty. And this is Chicago Street Rentals Kickoff. Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And the short kick to the 35. Nice field there. Trying to get loose to the 40 to the 40 jibe. And a nice job there by Lucas Melton. He got the ball at about the 35, and he brings it back up across the 45 to the 46-yard line. What will be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Chris Coyne located in Lincoln at Atlanta. And he can get your home insured with great rates along with your automobile, your life, and your renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755 for Chris Coyne. Ball's going to be at the near side hash mark. And number 5, Breon McKinney here to the near side. Davenport's the quarterback. He'll operate out of the shotgun. He's got Melton back there at the wings. He's got Jacob Long and Seth Durbin. Here's the snap. Here's a nice hole there on the right side to the 49-yard line. And that was Zach Poole and Hunter Clark leading the way on the blocking there. And Melton gets out to the 49-yard line. So there's a nice pickup there, a 3-yard pickup, Marty.
Yeah, and again, like we've been talking about it tonight, our offensive line's doing a good job getting those holes opened up inside. So it's a great job to see us take advantage of that. Let's keep moving the ball downfield, keep moving the ball downfield here, just about to cross the midfield line.
Short side of the field, right here in front of the press box. Davenport and the rail splitters ready to go here. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Melton and the linebackers and that front line in there, and we're stopped for a loss there back about the 48-yard line. Loss of a yard there for the rail splitters.
Yeah, they snuffed that one out pretty easily. Their D tackles got in there, and yeah, we had nowhere to go on that one. Lost about a yard on that.
Now it's 3rd and 7 for the rail splitters. Early third quarter. In case you tuned in late, Macarthur jumped all over us, got a strip, interceptions, and they lead at 41-7. Briggs Davenport, the sophomore, out of the gun. He'll have quite a story to tell after his 3 years at quarterback. Here's the handoff. That's Seth Durbin. They catch him. Look at Durbin.
There you go.
He always does that. Keeps his legs moving. And now he's all the way. He's got a first down, and he's still going.
Got a couple of flags down, but I love that effort. That 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th effort there. That's amazing.
Durbin and Jacob Long's done that too before. They just go. They won't give up, and they just take the whole team with them. But it's going to be a penalty against Lincoln, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Got all the way to the 40-yard line of Macarthur.
Probably a hold here. I'm waiting to see it. Gosh, I didn't know what that call is, to be honest with you. I've been around football my whole life, and I don't know what that is unless they're maybe aiding the ball carrier. I'm not sure what that was.
Oh, I
don't know. If someone at home saw that, text me what that signal was, because I'm not sure I've ever seen that one.
Ball at the 43-yard line, so they bring it back 18 yards from where it ended up at. So now it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the rail splitters. McKinney here to the near side. It's hard to keep up with all of the texts. There's the handoff. Davenport hands it off, and another nice run for Lincoln. Back up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a great job. I mean, running the ball up the gut like that, I mean, we've had some success all night. So, credit that offensive line. Our running backs are running really hard. So there's no lack of effort tonight for the Railers.
That was Seth Durbin again. And he did a good job there. So now it's going to be 4th and 7 for the rail splitters.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what we're doing here. I don't know if we're bringing on the punt unit or not. There's some discussion going on. Looks like we're going to go for it. We're at least going to line up that way.
Nothing to lose. 9:46 left for the third quarter. We trail at 41-7. Davenport brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Sean Hicks will snap it. There it is. He hands off, and they bust up just into Macarthur territory. I think that's Melton.
Yeah, that was Melton there. Another tough run. He got hit pretty hard there.
Yep. And up there, help leading the blocking was Tommy Braid, one of the captains for the Railers. And now it's going to be Macarthur football, 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Boy, we got a great view here, Marty.
We do, and this is a great complex. Like I said, I'm getting spoiled here coming to a lot of these games in the Central State 8. We got some nice facilities.
Well, I'm glad you come out of the bullpen.
We got some confusion on the Macarthur sideline. They're missing a guy. I'm sure Coach Bates isn't going to be happy about that.
No,
is that the center?
That's the center.
The center didn't know he was supposed to be on offense this series, apparently.
All right, here we go. Here's the snap. They're going to run it.
Draw.
Left side. That's the big guy. I think that's Caden.
No, that's him. He's shifty, man. He goes side to side.
Preston
impressive.
Hunt on the tackle for the rail splitters. Preston Hunt's a senior, one of the captains. He's 6'1", 200-pounder. And that's a first down for Macarthur to the Lincoln 38-yard line. The Generals lead at 41-7. The center who forgot to come out on the field is there now. Freeman
comes that jet sweep.
Snaps it. Here they go. We haven't seen this guy run yet. Number one.
There's a hold. It's coming back.
He's got a first down and more, and he just kind of slipped up.
Yeah, it's coming back. There's a hold somewhere on Macarthur.
That was luckily Julian Garcia. He's a senior. That's the first time we saw him.
Yeah, we haven't seen him tonight.
But as Marty said, a hold on the play, so that's all going to come back. And he's a long walk back on the penalty. That's going to take it back to the Lincoln 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's about where they started at.
So it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Generals. Singleton's back in there at quarterback.
In there.
Jamor Singleton, Jamor Singleton. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Freeman's the center. They operate out of the shotgun. Lincoln defense got their work cut out for him here. There's the snap. They hand off to Caden Brown up the middle, and he's ran down from behind.
It probably might be a horse collar.
Penalty. And that was Marcus Giles, number 41 for the Rail Splitters. He may have grabbed him by the collar. Giles is a junior. He's 5'10", 205 pound, very quick for the Rail Splitters. Yep,
they're called face mask, but I think it was a horse collar. But I mean, that kid's tough to bring down. I guess you got to do what you got to do, Bob. You get an opportunity. You're grabbing whatever you can.
Yeah. Mano a mano out there, and that's what is that? A 15-yard penalty?
Yeah.
To the 20-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Macarthur. 8:35 left for the third quarter clock. About a 3/4 moon out tonight. There's going to be 2 full moons. There'll be a blue moon about October 28th.
That's close to Halloween. I like that.
High snap to Singleton. Hands it off to Caden Brown. Powerful running back. Fights. Did he make it in?
Yeah, I think he's going to be out about the 1.
A little bit short. Let's see. One of the Rail Splitters was number 18. He's in on a lot of the plays tonight for the Rail Splitters. Number 18 for the Rail Splitters.
Eels. Gavin Eels.
He's doing a good job tonight.
Do I get half?
1st and goal. Singleton. He's going to keep it himself. And I don't think he got in.
Yeah, he's in.
Is he in?
I missed. Was that a QB sneak they ran there?
Yeah, that was Singleton. He ran it in. Okay, so that'll make it 47-7. That'll be a running clock now.
Yeah, that's a running clock here for the rest of this game.
40-point lead. Bruce will attempt the extra point. It'll be Freeman on the snap. Can't pick up who's on the placement, but Bruce will attempt. Here's the boot, and it looks good, and it is good. That'll make the score. Macarthur 48, Lincoln 7 with 8:20 left in the third quarter. It'll be a running clock from now on. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Rail Splitter football on a Friday night. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422 for all your construction equipment for Chicago Street Rentals. Here's the kick by Bruce. Another tough line drive. Caught at the 18 to the 15, 20, 25. Cuts to the 30. Still stays on his feet across the 35-yard line. We'll have to pick up his license plate number. That was number 3. That was the freshman, Paxton Laura.
Yep, that was a good run. That was a good return there by Laura.
Yep, he's got grandparents, I believe, down in Puerto Rico, and then out on the farm he's got Patty and Tommy Piper.
Yep, I remember the Pipers from my Carroll days.
Oh, they were great.
Sports Plus. I got a lot of shirts made up there.
Sports Plus they were always active, you know, with the school and everything. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne, of course, located in Atlanta and Lincoln. That's where our radio station is located in Atlanta. And the Rail Splitters And the Macarthur Generals both going to the sidelines. I'm not sure who called the timeout, but we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
All right, Bobby V and Marty Ryan back here at Macarthur. Macarthur on top, 48-7. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And here we go. Macarthur in those nice blue uniforms with the blue helmets. Lincoln in the white shirts, red pants. Briggs Davenport out of the shotgun, got a man in motion. He's going to wheel out to his left. He's going to throw it up ahead and went for the catch.
He made the catch. I think he's out of bounds.
Caught it, but he was out of bounds. Breon McKinney made a nice play. He came back and caught the ball, but unfortunately he was out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good route. He had some space there. That was nice. Tough throw.
He's quick. He's Breon McKinney is a junior. He's 5'11", 160-pounder. And he lines up again here on the near side. Ball's out in the middle of the football field. Davenport this time has got two backs behind him. He's got the snap. Here's the handoff. Nice
good
job.
Run.
Big run. Big hole opening
Cover
there.
the ball up. Cover the ball up.
And he takes deep into the 40-yard line. I'm pretty sure that's Durbin.
Yep, that is Durbin.
Again out there leading the blocking for Lincoln was the tight end Wilkerson. Also, I can't pick up who the other player they're on the side. I think that's Tommy Braid that was out there leading the blocking for the Rail Splitters. Preston Hunt also there. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Here's the handoff to Jacob Long, and he's got some good running room. And he's got a 9-yard run.
Yeah, I mean, we've had these moments tonight. You know, we're finding some holes and making some plays. So this is great. Moving the ball, it's a good drive. Ball security, Bob, is we need ball security here. 2 hands on the football, covered up.
Just like an armored truck.
That's right.
Good blocking again by Braden Hunt on that left side, along with Shun Hicks. Davenport out of the gun, 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff to Melt. No, I got the wrong guy.
It might be Durbin again. I can't tell.
Again, good blocking. Durbin usually has that quick start. Ball at the 20.
I think that was Durbin again. Been the workhorse tonight, man. They've been feeding him the rock.
That's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, located in Lincoln and Atlanta. Good rates. Call 217-732-7755. Here's the snap. Here's Melton on the right side. He's down to the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup there by Melton. Some excellent blocking there on the for the offensive line for Lincoln. 52, and there's the junior Hunter Clark. Zach Poole, one of the captains, 6'7", 315-pound senior Zach Poole.
The big guy, Zach Poole.
Davenport out of the gun, 2nd and 3 now. And he hands off, and a good run for Lincoln.
I think that was Long.
That was Jacob Long. And he's got another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's definitely the way we like it, baby.
Yep, so we're moving the ball. This has been the best drive all night for the Railers.
1st and goal at the Fever. Davenport got the snap, hands off Melton, runs it up the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Lincoln Rail Splitters. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown. Copper and Oak located at 227 North Kickapoo Street. Melton took it in for the touchdown, and that's 13 points on the board for the Rail Splitters. Copper and Oak, that's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Rail Splitters. Copper and Oak, located at 227 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Illinois. Just down from the courthouse on Kickapoo. Melton will attempt the extra point. He'll get 7 points here. Durbin on the placement. The snap is from Paxton, and that point is good. That'll make it 48-14 with 4:34 left in the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night, and they've got a touchdown, a Copper and Oak touchdown. 14 points on the board for the Rail Splitters. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Here's a kick by Melton. It's received at about the 13-yard line, up to the 20-yard line at 25. Got these blocking. 35, 40-yard line, 45, 50 along the sideline, and he's going to go. Number 7.
That's 2. It's 2.
That's 2. Okay, that's DeMonte Phillips again, the speedster, a junior. And that's 54 points now for Macarthur.
Yeah, and I didn't want to talk over you, but I was just saying, let's not kick it deep. Hey, Bob, you moved your mic again.
All right.
No, you're good. But yeah, I was just going to say,
I know better than that.
Do not kick it deep. There's no reason to kick it deep. We have a hard time tackling these kids in space. Just pooch it or squib it down the middle. But you kick it deep, and that's what happened. You give these guys a full head of steam and some running room, unfortunately, and took it to the house.
They're running players in and out. Bruce will attempt the extra point. It'll be Freeman on the long snap. Having trouble picking up that placement guy. I think it might be 30. That might be
the punter.
Here we wait for the snap here. Oh, it's a bad snap. They run back to get it, and they tackle him in the backfield. 22 and 25 back there for the Rail Splitters. We don't see them too often. That's 22 is Griffin Jenis, and 25 is Jalen Schaefer. You always like to get those guys' names in there.
Absolutely. Feels good. Feels good to get your name out on the radio.
Yeah, 54-14. Macarthur leads it. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out there at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Phone 217-735-2422. And Bruce running out onto the field. Brought his own football from home. He's taking it out there. And for some reason, they're kicking it from the 25-yard line. Why would that be?
Yeah, I mean, there had to have been a penalty.
Had to.
I didn't see a flag or anything, but.
So Bruce going to kick it from his own 25-yard line.
Maybe an unsportsmanlike or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. 15-yard penalty. So the deep guys for Lincoln are just at the 20. So here's the boot, low liner. And picked up there. Here comes Lincoln to the 30-35.
It's Laura.
Oh, that's Paxton.
Ball on the ground.
Ripped it out of his hands.
Yep.
And probably Macarthur ball. That Lincoln guy wrestled it away from him. That's Jacob Long trying to hang on to it.
Yeah, they're going to give it to the Railers.
Good job, Jacob Long. I think he might have just took it away from him. And they both got there at the same time.
That's what you got to do. Yeah, if you get into a scrum line, when in doubt, get the ball and hang on to it. Make it a little tougher decision on those refs.
I hate to change the subject. What about those Cubs last night? I was hanging on to every pitch.
Cubbies, yeah, moving on to the second round.
Crazy. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like her, baby. Davenport hands off. I believe that is Melton.
Yeah, so it looks like we've got some of our younger guys in there now. So they brought in Logan White, our freshman's playing quarterback, getting him some reps.
Whitted's in there for the Rail Splitters, number 57. He plays up on an offensive line. Tate Whitted, he's number 57. 71 is Elliot Lichenwalter. We got the new, as you said, hikes it over his head. And we try to pick it up, and we finally dive on it. That's going to happen when you bring the new squad in.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's got to be a little bit of nerves. I don't care what the scoreboard says. You're some younger kids getting in a varsity game here on the road. There's some nerves.
And who'd you say the new quarterback is?
Logan White, 5'11", 170-pound freshman.
Logan White.
17.
Number 17. That's my favorite number. Here we go. Logan White, 3rd and 28 from the 25. He's got it. Hands it off. That's Paxton Laura. And he makes it up close to the 25. Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 25. Got a good spot there, 25-yard line.
A couple of freshmen there. So Raider fans, you know you're getting a look, opportunity to see your future Raider teams that will be here in the next year or two. Some of your youngsters here playing together. As the punt unit comes onto the field.
Is that a different punter? That doesn't look like Melton, does it?
No.
Got a different punter out there. Probably a different long snapper. Punter's back at about the 11-yard line. Need a good snap here. It's a good one. He's a pretty good punter. Little sidewinder, picked up at the 50, at the 45, 30, finally tripped up there. A nice tackle.
25 maybe Jalen Schaefer, a freshman. Yeah, it was Jalen Schaefer on the punt there, freshman.
Okay, and on the tackle was Hunter Clark for the Rail Splitters. He stays in there, 6'2", 210-pound junior Hunter Clark.
All right, so here comes Macarthur. We should, I would assume we're getting some reserves here on their team as well. Some of their backup, maybe younger kids get some experience.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and it's going to be 18 coming in as quarterback. So he played a little bit earlier. He was their, what I would call their passing quarterback when he was in the game, but I highly doubt they're throwing the ball.
Drew Renfro. Running clock at 50 seconds. They might get one more play off here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they got some confusion. Somebody's running on late.
Don't want to get that coach mad at you.
No.
Here we go. And there's a couple guys for Lincoln there to tackle. 38 for the Rail Splitters is Logan Sadowski. Sadowski's a sophomore, 5'4", 130.
Got this clock rolling. This should take us to the the end of the third quarter here.
And the score's going to be 54-14 here at the end of the third quarter. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
So I just got the news. Logan White is Cuball O'Donohue, if you know him, the great Radiator Man there on 5th Street. That's his grandson, the freshman Logan White. He's 5'11", 170 pounds. If that means anything to you. I know it does to a lot of people. There's more O'Donohues than there are Verderbers.
If it doesn't mean anybody else other than the O'Donohues, that's still a lot of people.
That's right. All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Macarthur Generals. So we start this fourth quarter. This PA guy sounds like he's at the Logan County Fair. Here's the snap. New quarterback in there, a new running back. And he's going to get close to a touchdown, but he's tackled. Trying to pick up who that tackler is for Lincoln. Tough to do in there.
Yeah, that was...
Paxton Laura was there, but I don't know if he was the tackler. First and goal now for Macarthur.
86. That's a freshman quarterback, 86. A little guy. Nolan Kinney. Might weigh 110 pounds out there.
One of the Kenny kids. And his wide receiver is Cavandes Thomas on the far side of the field.
Running back is Javon Hendricks, another freshman.
And he's going to get the football on the right side. He's looking for pay dirt and close, but he doesn't make it. A lot of Rail Splitters there to take him down. One of them was 38 for Lincoln. That's Logan Sadowski. We've heard him before. Sophomore, 5'4", 130.
They're going quick here. They're right up on the ball again. Oh, high snap.
High snap.
And I don't know how that ended up in his arms. And it bounced off the quarterback right into the tailback's hands.
Touchdown, Macarthur. With 10:47 left in the game, that's going to make it 60-14. And now they'll attempt the extra point. We'll see if they'll send. Now they got their regular kickoff guy coming in.
Yeah, they probably don't have a backup kicker, I wouldn't think. But, you know, and this, I don't know. Sometimes it looks bad on the scoreboard, but I don't think this is an example of a team running it up. I mean, that's a bunch of freshmen out there, and you get a bunch of freshmen on the field. They're not going to let up, you know, even though their coach may tell them, hey, take it easy. But those freshmen get under the lights. They want to score some points.
Yeah, they want a little bit of glory. And they're missing an 11th man again. Now he comes on.
It's been that kid a couple times. 29, I've seen him running on late a few times. But
Tyler Hendricks, he's the punter. They haven't had a punt too much. There's Bruce. Points good. That'll make it 61-14 Macarthur. 10:47 left for the football game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Well, our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. We'll see if we can pick up. Now it's going to be the same kickoff guy. It's going to be Bruce. Some new players in there for Lincoln. We'll try and pick it up when they get the ball. Bruce getting ready to kick it away. Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Macarthur from their own 40-yard line on their brand new field here. Second year here. Here's the kick by Bruce. Hand over end.
Got a bounce there.
At the 20. Looking for his blockers. And that was Jacob Long. Gets back to the 25-yard line. Will it be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down? You know, that might have been number 8. Maybe that wasn't Long.
No, that was Long.
Was it Long?
Yep.
Okay. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it. 10:19. The clock continues running. Rail Splitters with White in there at quarterback. Man in motion, Paxton Laura. And almost ripped it out of his hands, but he holds on to it. And then he tries to take the whole pile with him, and he does to the 30.
Good push. Love to see that.
So that'll make it 2nd and 5 for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 4, they give him 6 yards.
Yep.
At least the scoreboard guy does.
Yep. And good. Again, you're probably getting a good sneak peek of the JV game here on both sides of the ball. Great experience out here tonight. And again, our guys aren't quitting. I mean, look at these runs. Pushing that pile up there. Love to see it.
69 for the Rail Splitters is Tucker. I got to get his last name. Here's the snap. White back to throw.
Throwing the ball.
In the pocket. Now he wants to run with it.
Put the ball away.
And they wrap him up about the 28-yard line. Where's the number 17? Tucker Rote's number 69. He's a senior, 6'2", 230, R-O-A-T-E. 3rd and 6 for the Rail Splitters at the 29-yard line.
8:50 left here in the ball game. Here come the Railers. 3rd and 6.
Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. They're in a hurry. Got the lone wide receiver. Man in motion. White's got the snap. And now that's Paxton Laura. Gets up across the 30, the freshman.
Yeah, we're a little crisscross reverse in the background. That's kind of a fun play.
And he makes it to 31. He picked up 2 yards there on that crisscross.
Let's see. We got the punt unit coming back on here. You got freshman Jalen Schaefer, 25, back there taking on the punting duties.
And it's usually Laura on the long snap. He's a good clean snap so he can boot it away. Good job, right to him. Nice kick, end over end, and that's going to take a good bounce, and Lincoln down there to down it. The two quick guys down there, Quentin Quisenberry, the two Quintons. How often do you have two Quintons on your team?
That is rare.
Quentin Meade downed it, and Quentin Quisenberry was with him. Now, Quentin Meade, he spells it Quinten, and Quentin Quisenberry spells it Quentyn. A little trivia for you.
I like
there.
that. Well, and Quentin Quisenberry, double Q action. You don't see that. I wonder what his middle name is.
The double Q.
Quincy, maybe? Quentin Quincy Quisenberry?
I think so. That's like my brother. He's Johnny the double V. He's John Vincent. Oh. He's Johnny the double V. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Macarthur. 61-14. The Generals lead it. 7:10 left for the game. They've got their new quarterback in there. He's got the snap, hands off. Railer defense did a good job of wrapping him up.
Stood him up. 74 in there on that tackle.
74, that's Landon Carrillo. He's a senior, 5'8", 220.
74, I think 25 got in there too. Our punter made a nice tackle back. That's Jalen Schaefer in there.
Schaefer's a freshman, 6'1", 160. 34. We got it worked out. You spot him, and then I read the stats off.
All right, I like that. I'll do my best.
Yeah. One of my favorite guys is the nose guard when he's in there, the senior Caleb Zirkelbach, the Z-Man. That's what Joe calls him.
Z-Man. Huh?
The senior, 6'2", 250.
Zirkelbach. That's a good German name.
Yeah, I saw him swim a mile at the Lincoln Rec. He was going for a badge with the Boy Scouts. He went up into Canada and swam a mile in Canada. Here we go, Macarthur, 2nd and 10.
QB keeper.
And Lincoln, whoa, nice job, stood him up.
Ooh, ball's out. Paxton Laura, nice hit. Ball came out.
Let's see if Lincoln gets it. Be nice if
Yep, they gave it to us.
Nice, all right, got to applaud that. 1st and 10, Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. 1st down for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne.
Nice play by Paxton Laura there. QB just kept the ball. I don't know if that was designed or not. But Paxton Laura came up, hit him hard in the backfield, stripped the ball, and recovered it. So nice play, Paxton.
That's the way we like it, baby. Coyne, located in Lincoln, Atlanta. He's offering great rates on home, your automobile, your life, and your renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. White out of the gun. Hands off on the right side. Nice blocking.
Nice run. Nice blocking and nice run. I think that was maybe Quentin Meade in there. A little 44, it looks like.
Quentin Meade. He's got Henry Aaron's number 44, and that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. 1st down again. Chris Coyne with offices in Atlanta and Lincoln. Call him up, 217-732-7755. Rail Splitters in a hurry. Low snap, they pick it up. And they dive up ahead.
Looks like Laura down there again.
Paxton Laura, freshman. We got some exciting young guys coming up.
Yeah, we do. We do. I like the future we got going here.
Ball at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. They huddle up, and here they come. We'll miss Matt Silkowski. He's been with the program for 10 years, the head coach. Here's the snap and the handoff. Good blocking.
Nice run. That was Meade again.
Quentin Meade. Where's the number 44? He's a freshman. 5'5", 150-pound speedster.
He is quick, man. He shoots through there.
1st and goal for the Rail Splitters now. Chris Coyne 1st and goal. They quickly come to the line.
Give it to him again. Give it to Meade again.
White. Meade's lined up.
There it goes.
Here he comes off the right side.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Rail Splitters. 3rd touchdown of the game. That's 20 points on the board for the Rail Splitters. 3:56 left for the game. Glad you showed up, Marty. We tried to communicate, but the most important thing is you just show up.
I always show up, yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you call or you text. It's if you show up.
Yeah, well, now I got your number. I thought, it was bill collectors trying to get a hold of me again. I'm trying to shake those guys off.
That's right. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Rail Splitters. We're about the 3-yard line.
Going for it. Going for 2 here.
Oh, they're going for 2. They already got the touchdown. What am I talking about?
Throwing a fade.
In the corner.
Little high. Good ball, though. Little high.
Little high and outside. So, score 61-20. 3:56 remaining for the football game. And the Macarthur Generals will get it again. As you said, it's kind of like a JV game out there now. A lot of fun.
Yep, these guys are having fun, hopefully, getting some experience. I mean, they're going to be the varsity players next year, so taking advantage of these opportunities.
Next week, we'll be back at Hanlon Field. Last time we were there was homecoming. Had the 75 team up there for halftime. That was fun.
Hey, that was good. I listened to them on the morning radio show.
Yeah, Joe did a good job of interviewing them.
Those guys are, I mean, talking about characters.
Oh,
some characters on that ball club.
Sir Kammer and Schonauer. Unfortunately, Dave Mongo Clem couldn't make it.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Clemmer on there.
Yeah. I interviewed him a few years ago in the pouring down rain at Mount Zion. They don't have a press box. Got a new kicker in there. All other kicks sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals.
There we go.
Nice kick. That was a good kick by that
That's exactly what we need to do.
And now he's just going to take a knee. That's good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, Coach Bates there, you got to take your hat off to him. He's trying to give the Raiders a little bit of a break here because that kid touching the football, it's bad news.
Jalen Schaefer, freshman, kicked at 6'1", 180. That's a good-sized kid, 6'1", 180.
Yeah.
And he booted it. Also out there for the Rail Splitters is number 91. That's James Sowing. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 155. See if I can pick some more numbers up out there. 44, of course, that's Quentin Meade. Number 7 for the Rail Splitters, Zach Carlisle. He's a freshman, 5'7", 125. Macarthur going to take the snap here, letting the play clock run down. Hand it off. Missed the tackle. Now he reversed his field. And here he goes. And that's Paxton Laura there that gets him. Paxton Laura, good sportsmanship there. He helps him up. Number 89 was the guy running the ball. That was Jonte Rogers, a sophomore for Macarthur.
Yeah, sorry. I think Coach Spates is doing his best down there to not let his guys score. I think he's telling the rest of his coaching staff, hey, let's not encourage this.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 47. 2:22 on the running clock. And they're not going to be in any hurry getting out of that huddle.
No.
There's no play clock here that I see.
Yeah,
it's on the board.
Yeah, there's a couple of them down there next to it. You can't see that, but yeah.
Yeah, but on the board, yeah. Here we go. They're going to snap it. Here's the handoff. And he's going to try. They string it out.
They got a flag.
They run him out of bounds over about the 36, 37-yard line. But as Marty told you, there's a flag on the field. Probably holding.
Yeah, you'd think so. Game clock will keep rolling.
There's Charles Robinson, a junior, checking in for Macarthur. Still out there as the quarterback is Drew Renfro from Macarthur. And they're bringing it back against the stream. Minute 24 left of the game. Next week we'll be back home at Hanlon Field. Be nice doing a couple of games at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got you on speed dial.
Yep.
Center out there now for Macarthur is Sincere McCoy, a junior. And they're in no hurry. They're just going to let the clock run out. 61-20. I don't know where Macarthur's at next week.
They got Glenwood next week. I'm sorry, Rochester.
Oh, boy. Here or there?
That I can't remember that part.
Well,
hey, look, I got a picture.
That's going to be a tough game. All right, they're going to snap it. Probably take a knee.
Oh, they're at. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, they're at Rochester, so that'll be should be a good ball game.
Yep. Well, you got to do that game over there with me. That was fun. Counting it down. They're going to shake hands now. Final score is going to be Decatur Macarthur General 61 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 20. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter Football. I want to thank all our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, and we want to thank our fans for listening. I want to thank Marty Ryan for coming to do with the game with me, quarterback Marty, for the Rail Splitters. My good friend and partner for many, many years, Coach Schweitzer, couldn't make it, and then my old working partner, Joe Ryan, he had knee surgery. So Marty Ryan, this is the second time this year he's come out of the bullpen and helped out Bobby V.
Love it. Anytime. It's always a pleasure being on here with you, Bobby. You're the king, and I'll do this anytime you guys need me.
All right, thanks a lot, Marty. Of course, you got to thank Lloyd Kirby, the main man that hooks all our equipment up. We used to know how to hook it up, but we forgot by now.
Yeah, we got lazy.
He gets us ready. He's like James Bond. He makes hookups. He pulls the screen out, gets the cord in here, gets us on the air. And of course, we want to thank the house. The house back at the station always gives me a good countdown to get back on the air. And of course, we couldn't do this without the permission of General Manager Jim Ash.
Jim Ash, good guy.
Yeah. You got your big paycheck coming in. It'll be unbelievable. Bobby V will take care of you, or Jim Ash will. So the final score, unfortunately, is Macarthur 61 and Lincoln 20. Next week, we'll be back at Hanlon Field and
player of the game.
Oh yeah, we got to do the Joe Ryan Country Financial Player of the Game. Thanks for reminding me, Marty. When you get to be 70, you start to lose it a little bit. So, all right, who have you got?
I get it. Well, I think tonight's game ball, I got to give it to Seth Durbin, Jr. I thought he ran hard all night. He was kind of the workhorse tonight. We lean on Melton a lot of the time, and Melton did a great job. But Durbin was kind of the workhorse tonight, and he did a fantastic job tonight. So he's my player of the game, with honorable mention going to every offensive lineman, because the offensive line did a great job tonight, opening up some holes for their running backs. So there you go. Seth Durbin, player of the game, honorable mention, the entire offensive line.
That is excellent. I love that. That offensive line of Tommy Braid, Preston Hunt, Shun Hicks, Hunter Clark, and Zach Poole. That's an excellent offensive line. Here's the notes they give me. Joe Ryan Country Financial. Joe will text it to you. He never has. He sends his son. Our Joe Ryan Country Financial Rail Splitter of the game is, you say his name, of course, it's Seth Durbin and the offensive line. Thank you to Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. And thanks for sending his son Marty to do the ball game with Bobby V. All right, one more time, we want to thank Lloyd Kirby, the house, Marty Ryan. We want to thank Jim Ash, and we want to thank our sponsors and our fans out there. Bobby V reporting from Decatur Macarthur, an excellent facility. The final score was Decatur Macarthur 61, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 20. We'll be back on the air again next Friday night. Don't forget to listen to the cheap seats tomorrow morning, and then you catch us next Friday night against Glenwood at Lincoln. Thanks for listening.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickoff Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grow Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-275-1971. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.